Hello and welcome to this build. Well, it's more of furnishing really, because today I am furnishing the entire of the downstairs of the Salvatore house. So if you haven't seen my first part, go to that video first. I'll link it in the description, and that's where I actually do the build and the landscaping. In this part is where I do the furnishing. It took me a lot longer than I actually expected. I mean, I knew it was a big house, but I didn't think that it usually took me this long to furnish. Apparently it does, so yeah, I'd already made the floor plan and decided what was going to be in each room. This is the giant living room, of course. You'll see it in a lot of the scenes. Most of the scenes in the house, I think, are actually in this massive living room area. And there's a massive fireplace, but you'll see that later. This is the hallway as well. I tried to keep the layout as true to the house as what I could see from the Vampire Diaries TV show. So yeah, if you've not watched that, you probably won't really know what this build is referring to, but if you have watched it, yeah, you'll know what's going on. But if you haven't, sorry, I keep jumping back and forth. Even if you haven't watched this, if you like old kind of gothic, Victorian vampire house, you know, anything like that, you'll like this because it's pretty cool. And yeah, I will have to make a part 3 because I haven't gotten around to furnishing the upstairs because it took me so long to do the downstairs, which was crazy. So yeah, I'm just pulling out loads of rugs here because in all the photos that I saw, there were just so many rugs. There was always at least one rug in every room, and there was like 4 or 5 in this room. So yeah, lots of rugs, lots of different colours, mostly reds though. That's what it's all about. A lot of dark furniture and then red tones, a little bit of gold. That's what the colours looked like in the TV show, and also it's very vampire-y. So I felt my teeth are whistling. If they are, I'm really sorry. Yeah, that globe that I added earlier, you can actually serve drinks in them. I think like they have whiskey and stuff inside, so that's really good because Damon is known for like partying and drinking and stuff. So I also put a bar in the living room, and there's a bar in the kitchen, and I'll probably put a bar in Damon's bedroom as well. So lots of bars and lots of drinks everywhere. But yeah, like I said, this build took me a really long time to do. I had to skip out a lot of the rooms, so unfortunately you don't get to see me build every single room. I mean, finish every single room. But I will be talking over the screenshots at the end to explain what each room is and how they relate, you know, like a little bit of a tour of the house. Another thing that I noticed was that there was a lot of lamps. So there was a lot of tables and a lot of chairs and a lot of lamps and a lot of rugs. So yeah, that's what I filled up all the space with. And there's also an organ in the corner because there was an actual piano in the photos that I saw, but I wanted to include the organ because it's from the vampire pack and I don't think I'll ever use it ever again, so I just wanted an excuse to use it at least once, and it fit in quite well because of all the like old artifacts that this build has. The Salvatore brothers have a lot of artifacts from their old time, like their past lives, you know, because they used to live hundreds of years ago, and they've probably just collected stuff over time because they've lived such a long time. So yeah, lots of artifacts and things. I put loads of books everywhere. I use kind of the same decoration items all over the place. Right now we are doing the kitchen, so I kind of use a more modern wallpaper. It's kind of like semi-modern. It's like an old-fashioned style, but then the wallpaper part, like, it's got a shine to it. It's from the Glamour Stuff pack, and I hadn't used it yet, and I wanted to, so I thought this was a good chance to use it. I kept the kitchen very dark, but yeah, the modern wallpaper, I thought maybe they had updated it, because I think the Glamour Stuff pack is very kind of 20s. I don't know if I've got that wrong or not, because it's kind of Art Deco. So I was thinking maybe they updated the kitchen in the 20s, and that's why it's got a new wallpaper compared to the rest of the house. And the bathrooms as well, they've got the same wallpaper but just in a different colourway. And so yeah, maybe some parts of the house they had updated over time, but I still kept it very old-fashioned. So we've still got the old cupboards and things. And I actually end up putting a few cobwebs around the kitchen area because they wouldn't actually cook. They'd just like keep a load of blood bags in the fridge, and you know, that's probably the only reason they'd ever come in the kitchen. So yes, that's what the kitchen is for here, just cluttering it up with a few items. Not many because they wouldn't really have anything. Yeah, and just changing the lighting to those chandeliers. So yeah, that's what I used all over the house. There are 0 modern lights, I think, except maybe for in the gym, because yes, I create a little gym. So yeah, I use the same lights, those vampire stuff pack chandeliers and those vampire stuff pack wall decorations. And I also changed some of the windows here as well because I thought it looked better like this, just, you know, the fancier windows. So yeah, and here I am starting to put up curtains, and this really annoys me. I hardly ever find curtains that fit the windows properly, like hardly ever. It's really starting to get on my nerves now. So some of the rooms have curtains, some of them don't. I was just thinking, what if they had forgotten their daylight ring, and they'd need curtains, you know, in case they forgot the daylight ring and then they'd burn alive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the daylight ring is basically this piece of jewellery that the vampires can wear, which stops them from reacting to the sunlight, so it stops them from burning up in the sun, so they can just walk around in the daytime. But yeah, adding curtains, trying to make them fit. Those vampire stuff pack curtains looked really nice, but they were a bit too much. I couldn't size them up to fit the larger windows. Yeah, it was just a big hassle and it was really annoying. So yeah, like I said, some of the rooms have curtains, some of them don't, and the pole doesn't reach all the way across on that one in the living room. This is me making the gym here actually, so you're actually lucky enough to see me make the gym. I think that's actually the last room you get to see me make. I'm not too sure. But yeah, just adding some gym equipment here, making it really modern. It's the most modern room in the house. Yeah, just because I was thinking they might train themselves up, try and get stronger. I mean, you'd be really bored. If you had maternity, you would work out, you'd do something. You'd just need a lot of stuff to do, wouldn't you? In such a big house, like, you need to fill it up with stuff to do as well. So yeah, maybe the brothers work out together or something, I don't know. Probably not. But I just thought it looked cool and dark and boyish, you know, like masculine, because that's how they're portrayed in the TV series. But yeah, I recommend you watch it if you haven't already. I think it's really good. I think I stopped at about season 4 though, so I need to catch up. Apparently the actress who played Elena isn't in it anymore. I don't know. I'll stop talking about it for those people who don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to spoil anything either, although I already kind of have. But anyway, this is the second downstairs bathroom. So there are 2 bathrooms that are downstairs, and then I've decided that every room that I make upstairs, every bedroom, will have an ensuite attached. So when this house is finished, there'll probably be a lot of bathrooms. There's a little swimming pool area, and I'm just adding some pool lighting to that area. Yeah, as you can see, it's really cute. I've got those tiles and a little statue, and yeah, another little sitting area. And now we're going into the screenshots. So that was Damon just coming out of that natural pool outside. So here we have the entrance. If you haven't seen me making the outside, I recommend you go watch that, like I've said before. And this is the hallway, so this is what you see at first when you walk in. Kept it very true to the pictures that I've seen. And then, yeah, as you can see, it goes straight into the massive living room. with all the old furniture and all these archways that go into other rooms. So this goes into the dining room from the living room, and that door goes into the kitchen so that servants could, you know, bring out the food in the past, you know, when they had servants, when they had a family. And then this is on the opposite side of the room, and this is going into a second living room, but this one has a TV because I thought the other one didn't have a TV in, and it'd be nice to have one that did. I'm sure they'd have more than one sitting room. That's a secret bookcase door right there, and it goes into the library. This is the only way you can access the library, through the secret bookcase door. So yeah, and then this is going from the hall into the other downstairs bathroom. So this one's nice and big, old-fashioned, got the big Victoria toilet. This is going to the kitchen. So we've got a little dining table there. Yeah, split off the kitchen from that area with banister. That looked really cool, and it goes straight into this outside area with a barbecue and a bar. This is another sitting room, which is next door to the gym, which you saw me make earlier. So yeah, this is the gym, and then next door to that, yeah, is the sitting room, and then from the sitting room you can get into the other bathroom, which is right here. And I'll do a second screenshot, there you go. So that's the bathroom, and then we go down these stairs into the basement. As you can see, put some decorations there, and then through this door, which would be locked, we have the dungeons, because they do actually keep some vampires down here sometimes, and I put some Ravane there because I think they kept some Ravane in a coffin, which is referencing to something, but I don't want to spoil. And this is the floor plan, and I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.